Brad Hunter is with us, Managing Director of RCLCO Real Estate Advisors. Thank you so much, Brad, for being with us. You said these stocks, these home builders are happy right now. Why is that?
Well, the home builders are feeling pretty good, and I think we're going to see a pretty strong increase in that HMI builder sentiment number tomorrow. There are signs of a kind of V-shaped recovery for the home building business across multiple metros in the country. Not every project is up, but a lot of builders are telling us that May was a surprisingly strong month. Some builders are saying that May was amazing, and some builders are saying that May was their best month ever. Data on mortgage applications for home purchases has been rising every week, and that just confirms that demand is strong. The builders were seeing improvement, by the way, even before the economy started to reopen, and now that it's reopening, we're seeing even more improvement. The reopening of businesses in
we're definitely
states is helping.
Yeah. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I thought you were done with that thought. I just wanted to ask you, it's interesting because you're talking about some of the good things that we've been seeing, the home builders doing well, the demand that had been on the rise. We have an interesting sort of dichotomy happening where people are running from the cities, trying to get to the suburbs to get out, right, just to enjoy summer a little bit. For example, I live in New York City and there's no families. There's none. They're all gone, at least for summertime. Let's see what happens in the fall. Forbearance, foreclosures, people are just avoiding paying this rent. I mean, I don't know what happens to real estate. Are we worried, or you think it all turns out okay?
Yeah, and by the way, to that point, there are a lot of people that brokers are telling me in Florida that people out of New York are coming in droves. But one thing that we're watching really carefully is what's going to happen after those government supports you were talking about are gone. In other words, right now, forbearance programs are allowing people to stay in their homes more easily, and foreclosures are not being allowed. Think about this. More than 8% of mortgage loans are currently in forbearance, and that gives us a little bit of an idea of how much economic distress there is that hasn't been reflected in mortgage delinquencies. That said, a survey by LendingTree showed that 70% of people who applied for forbearance didn't actually need it in the strict sense. That being said, a lot of people are avoiding delinquency by deferring payments. I think the builders are going to continue to do well, even if some loans start to go bad. People who are buying homes from the builders are at a higher economic stratum than average. It's hard to say, and everybody knows this, but this economic crisis is increasing economic inequalities in this country. And the people that are the most vulnerable to all of this, and after these supports fall away, are in the retail and service and hospitality industry. Higher wage people who are buying new homes in the $500,000 and up range, say, are more financially secure and able to ride things out if there's a downturn. So I don't see the foreclosures that will occur having a significant impact on the home builders.
I wanted to ask you, Lennar and D.R. Horton both received buy ratings today. We were just showing some of the details on the price target moves from Citi. The other had a neutral rating. But Lennar and D.R. Horton had buy ratings. Which ones do you recommend buying of the group, or do you like all of them?
Well, I'm not a stock analyst, so I don't recommend particular stocks. But I will say that builders like D.R. Horton and Lennar are excellent at targeting and pivoting towards the millennials. And the millennials are going to be increasing their home ownership rate. We're going to, after this crisis, and even during this crisis, we're still feeling those fundamentals of housing demand from first-time home buyers saying, okay, it's time for me to buy a home. And remember, the millennials are now in their late 30s, some of them approaching 40, and they've been working for 10 or 15 years in a lot of cases. And so they've got some money saved up. They're actually able to buy new homes now, and the builders are providing more product that appeals to them. So I think that the millennials are going to drive a lot of the increase in demand that we're going to continue to see. So I'm very bullish on any builder that is addressing the millennials, which is most builders now.
Right. Yeah, no, you make a great point with that, because we are hearing about people buying homes, the younger folks that are now ready to step in. Brad Hunter, nice conversation. Thank you so much. Managing Director, RCLCO Real Estate Advisors. Thank you.